All right, I have a real important video for you today. Which one of these properties, Bellagio versus Aria, is the crown jewel of the MGM portfolio? You know, you could maybe throw Cosmo in there, but I don't think Cosmo is as luxurious as Bellagio and Aria. If you want to have the most luxurious MGM experience in Las Vegas, which one of these two do you choose? And this is interesting. 2 years ago, if you would have asked me this question, this video would have been about 20 seconds long. It would have been very definitive for me. But things have changed a little bit for both of these properties. And I want to talk about that today. So I'm going to make this just a real casual video. Let's start with location very quickly. Which one is better? Back in the day, when I was in love with the city center, I would have said Aria for sure. I just loved the whole city center vibe and the whole kind of community that was there. But now I think Bellagio actually has the better location. The Bellagio location is pretty much dead center strip. It isn't too far of a walk to city center, at least in my perspective. And plus you have Caesars next door and then everything beyond Caesars. So if I am choosing the better location, I'm going to choose Bellagio because it's pretty much dead center strip. All right, rooms. And this one is fascinating because things have changed considerably for both of these properties. Just a few years ago, I would have easily said Aria. The rooms were more modern. I thought they were a bit more luxurious, and that's because the Bellagio rooms were old and outdated. The rooms at Aria are more technologically advanced, and it just had like a cleaner, fresher vibe. But fast forward to today, things have changed dramatically. I feel that the standard Aria rooms are going downhill. I think they're suffering from the same thing that the Bellagio recently has with having old, outdated rooms. The rooms at Aria are becoming old and worn and kind of just stale and kind of boring. So I'm actually going to give the room category to the Bellagio. They just remodeled them. They are fresh. They are vibrant. They are clean. The rooms were more than facelifted. They were completely remodeled, new everything in there, and it has breathed new breath into the Bellagio. Okay, restaurants. This one is the most difficult because both these have phenomenal restaurants. I've talked about Aria having the best high-end dining in Las Vegas. It arguably could. I mean, you got Mastro's, you have Javier's, you have Carbone, you have Catch, you have Bardo Brassiere, and of course you have one of my favorite steakhouses in Las Vegas, you have Jean Georges. But Bellagio takes things to the next level. Bellagio just doesn't have high-end dining with Jasmine, Spago, Lago. It has ultra elite fine dining. You have Michael Mina, you have Picasso, and then you also have Le Cirque. All right, lounges and bars, and this one's interesting. Neither one of these have a lot of standalone lounges and bars. I am going to choose the Bellagio on this one though. Petrosian was unbelievable. It was classy and elegant and luxurious, but still somewhat approachable. Phenomenal specialty cocktails and great hors d'oeuvres appetizers. So that is my favorite one for sure. And also Lily at Bellagio was a pretty fun time as well. I'm not really a fan of the bars and lounges at Aria. I mean, you have Alibi over there, but I think that's just mediocre at best, and I think that's being generous. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm giving the lounges and bars category to Bellagio. All right, shopping. This one's really a no-brainer. Yes, the Bellagio does have some really nice high-end shopping, but nothing can really compare to Crystals at Aria. I think that could arguably be the best shopping in Las Vegas. This was a no-brainer. Shopping goes to Aria. Pools. This one's interesting too. I actually like the Bellagio pools better. There are more of them. They are larger. I like the layout better. Yeah, it's a little familial, and you really don't get the younger, sexier crowd that you may get at Aria. But in terms of the actual pool experience, I like the Bellagio. The Aria pools are small, like significantly small for the size of the property and for being one of the best MGM properties. So for this one, pools, I'm going Bellagio. Okay, luxury. Which property is more luxurious? This one's difficult because Aria is modern luxury, it's contemporary luxury, and then the Bellagio is classical, elegant luxury. I am going to give this one to the Bellagio because I think the rooms are in better shape. They've recently been remodeled. And overall, when I do think of luxury, like the dictionary term of it, I would tend to think that the Bellagio coincides more with that than Aria. So if you're looking for that classical, pure luxurious experience, I think it's the Bellagio on this one. All right, I'm going to combine these last few into one category. Crowd, vibe, energy, they really go hand in hand. I think it pretty easily goes to Aria on this one. Aria is going to be the more modern place. It's going to be the trendier place. That's going to attract kind of a more younger, cosmopolitan crowd, a better crowd with more energy. The Bellagio isn't trying to have a lot of energy. It's classical, it's traditional. If you're coming to the Bellagio, you're just not going to get that excitement and that fervor. So easily on this one, crowd, vibe, energy goes to Aria. So that's my breakdown, but it really depends on what you put a lot of emphasis in. If you want a centralized location, upgraded rooms, ultra high-end dining, and kind of that quintessential luxury, it's going to be Bellagio. But if you're looking for that more approachable high-end dining, a more modern place that has a better vibe, energy, and crowd, you're going to want to choose Aria. For me, when I added up, the Bellagio wins more categories. And if I did have to choose a spot right now, I think I might choose the Bellagio just based off my recent stay. I had a really great time there. But these two are really close, and it just depends on where you place your emphasis. Either way, these are the two crown jewels of MGM, and either one of these are going to give you a great experience in Las Vegas.